Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Metaphor ReFantazio. Pharaoh Fiasco here. In last episode, Atlas, the sly scoundrels that they are, also, I'm not sure if there's, I want to say this is a tie-in, like there's some sort of, we're supposed to assume it's more than just like a nod to it, but the village just got its name of Etria, as in Etrian Odyssey.
You there. You're those outsiders who calmed the raging dragon god, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Could I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip.
Stones? What good's that gonna do for fishing?
They're called polar stones. When put in a specially crafted doll's hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation at sea.
So the polar stones work as a compass.
But the stones weaken with time, and so I'd like someone to bring me some new stones from the Dragon Temple.
Oh, yeah?
That's where you find these stones? Wow, that's a ways off.
Must be rough for the fishing industry.
Well, the truth is, we typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just that this time I offered all of them up to the temple. Legend has it that the Dragon God loves the stones after all. And knowing how troubled it's been lately, I feel like I had to do something. But I arrived to find the temple full of monsters. I turned back quickly, of course, and the stones scattered.
What a mess this is.
I can't tell anyone on the island I lost the stones, especially not my family, so you're my only hope, please.
Of course we got you.
My word, the bravery of the young. In total, I lost 3 polar stones. I only really need a single one to build a doll.
But if we get our all 3, I'm sure we'll get a better reward.
But it'd be an enormous relief to have the others if you can find them. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. If I don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there will be no point, so I will need them by August 30th. I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get far before I decided to run away. If that's the case, why don't we search the ground relatively close to the entrance?
So something probably went and grabbed them. Yeah, and this is at the Dragon God's temple. So simple enough. There's a reason for us to head back there. And now Eupha, who also joined our party last episode, which is why she was in the opening. Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altaberry all the same. There's something I'd like to ask of you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to life outside the island yet. So to avoid any blunders on our forthcoming travels, I'd like to learn about the world ahead of time. And so, I was wondering if you could tell me more about other towns. Even just a bit would suffice.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you very much. Let us talk as we stroll the beach.
We're getting Eupha's follower before Junah's?
I talked to Eupha about the busiest, most bustling street in Grand Trad, San Lumeo Street.
Wow.
It's nothing like
Nothing like Etria. Incredible.
She took to that name really quickly, but the name does mean Dragon God's home or birthplace or something like that, so. Or it means home of the Dragon God. So who wouldn't want to be from that village?
Oh, wait. Do people in Grand Trad have big families?
That's actually, why is she curious about that?
What makes you think that?
If it's called San Lumio Street, then all its residents are of the San Lumio, are they not?
Oh, okay. Is that how it works here?
On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so... maybe that's not how it works there?
No, it's named after probably some big shot named San Lumeo, or maybe even a corporation named San Lumeo.
I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
You're fine, you're just learning.
Eupha?
Oh, Adeni, what's up?
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Eupha?
I'm sure Adeni, I wonder, Adeni probably, especially because he was out there by himself, it probably took him a lot longer to learn about all this stuff.
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
There's nothing wrong with standing behind your decision.
I was not expecting a thing to come up there.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Yeah, and he did it by himself. Whew, sorry about that.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know because they don't fully understand themselves.
Wise words from a wise man.
I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malnova, have you not?
What the heck? Okay, so he's gonna give us a dungeon to go to and some trials to overcome.
It is an island where a peculiar monster lives, raised in stagnant magma. The monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory.
Okay, so Adeni wants us to go ahead and... Oh! And there's also... Probably shouldn't be trying to adjust my setup on the fly. But yes, Adeni's gonna give us a monster extermination request.
I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Eupha.
So, Adeni already beat the monster and he wants us to do it too?
You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct?
Yes, she would. We've most definitely already proved ourselves.
Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there.
Say less. We're on it.
It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
And so this is another remix on the formula. Because this place only becomes available after Eupha joins the party, it's going to be much more difficult than the Dragon God Temple, whereas the other things we could tackle before going there, so they'd be easier pickings.
But what if it proves too challenging?
It won't be.
Can you assist us in this, Adeni?
Oh, how I wish I could. But it's better that I don't. To leave the nest, she must spread her wings and fly.
And Adeni was able to do it without the power of archetypes. We should be golden.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. We won't know how dangerous it will be.
Yeah, I don't want to get unlucky and have to go there during inclement weather.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather. Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
All right, let's show Malnova what we've got. Yeah.
I understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
We have to talk to Adeni, and probably in order to get the information on where the trials are actually held.
This one's important.
Golden Deer Hearth on Virga Island should know more about the monsters there. And so this... Oh! It's right there.
Place.
You know, I
wouldn't
would...
mind visiting if we've the time.
Yeah. We'll definitely be taking... Oh, and there's already... Okay. So is Adeni...
Rather mysterious, isn't it? But knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage.
She knows how capable we are.
A trial awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time?
It couldn't have been abandoned for too long. Adeni was just there.
I hope the Magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
Yeah. So that's the game telling us this is gonna be a step up from the Dragon God's temple. That's all good. Nothing we're not unprepared for. And there's somebody here who needs our assistance. Before we do a Denny's thing, well, some of that stuff. Where's the? Okay, I'm looking for the person who needs our help.
Are you perhaps the candidate who saved our priestess? If you're from the mainland, then, by any chance, have you been to the Lycaon Igniter shop in Grand Trad?
We have, yes.
Yes.
Oh, Brigida's shop? Yeah, we're basically regulars.
Beg pardon?
Really? And could you do me a favor? I need someone to take this igniter to Lycaon's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But if I'm right, it's an igniter, a pretty valuable one too. So I'm hoping Lycaon's store can appraise it and back up my valuation.
What?
You're willing to just hand this valuable igniter over to people you met like a minute ago?
I have to. I have no other contacts in Grand Trad, and the future of the Mystari is riding on this. Oh, of course I can promise a reward too.
No kidding.
Sounds like it'll just be an errand to the royal capital to get this igniter appraised. What do you think? Should we help?
I am so grateful.
Alright, an official certificate of appraisal from Lycaon's and bring it back here. You know where to find me.
Alright.
Let's give it a
Yeah. He's gleaming crystal. But there's more information.
All right.
Let's go to Golden Deer Hearth. Shilika's weaponry. So, okay, there's also, wow, so this place, it's not coincidental. The FOEs, the fact that this place is called Ectria, the fact that there is a Shilika here. Shilika is one of the shopkeepers in, I think, Ectrian Odyssey. Was she from 1? She was from 1, 2, or 3 because it was from one of the ones that I didn't play.
Fancy a bit of it?
The Lands of Ceremony Trial.
Want in on this?
Defeating the monster within. Its companion strengthens it, and then it hits you with a barrage of wind magic. Weak to fire. Okay. Monsters of the Dragon Temple.
Want in on this? Just between.
Skill that repels non-magic attacks and fires effective. Frostbite. Alright. Secrets of the Ujiv stall. What's this?
Cheers.
A Ujiv run shop you'll know by all the cauldrons. Seabreeze Street. Experiments in cooking. Okay, so we have to bring a Ujiv to Seabreeze Street.
Want in on this?
Spire of Blind Faith.
Oh,
Well, hey. We have to go all... What the heck?
That's...
Why do we have to do all of that? Oh, there's a whirlpool separating us from it?
Let's...
Okay. A monster dwells within its tower. The closer you get, the more violent it becomes.
Don't say.
So, we have to attack from the rear. Fire and pierce attacks. So, fire is the name of the game with this, with these next few.
Cheers.
Salento. Alright. So, let's head to, home of the dragon god, Etria. Shilika's weaponry. These guys, they're crazy with it. Okay, so this is clearly meant to be a precursor to Ectria. Etria is a precursor to Ectria. Go figure.
Right. Time for the old girl to shine.
Yep, and I don't know. Basilio is pretty cool. And he is probably our last party member.
Let's
A noble's
your
legacy and price of hope.
Let's move.
So the first thing we want to do is this Seabreeze Street checkout. Though we should also go to here and get that appraisal done.
All right then.
Oh, both of these. Because we need to appraise our own stuff and then appraise the ladies' stuff too. Alright, buddy. Purify. Oh. Yeah, we'll do the Barrier Reef Lance. Astral Saint Fist. Mirror Mail. Resist light damage and resist dark damage. So we have to pick one or the other. Let's do resist dark damage. Oh, we can make both? Oh, we can switch the demons. We can switch the demon's mail to the mirror mail if we're so inclined. Breath of fresh air. We don't need any of this other stuff. Or actually, 2 more bombs of life. Not too shabby.
All right then.
Now we can go to Lycaon.
Hey,
Even though we came here originally for Seabreeze. Remember that igniter you were supposed to get appraised here? It's kind of a special circumstance, so let's listen to what he has to say. Appraise. Mossy. Long arm. Not too bad. Expert's crossbow. Nobody's set to gunner right now. Ooh, we had one left. We have 2 left, actually. 2 spike vests. Listen.
Welcome.
Requesting an appraisal, sir. Of course, I would be happy to. If you will just allow me to take the item in question, then... I handed the unappraised igniter to the clerk. Why, this is... So she had some verifiable gold on hand. May I ask where you procured this magic igniter? In other words, this belongs to those pagans. Well, this is most unexpected. Yeah, what I meant to say is, this igniter is... I'm afraid that is simply nothing special, and on top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's utter rubbish. I'm sure our field representative has more important matters to attend to. I understand though, sir, and perhaps I was hasty. Right, he tried to get one over on us.
An intriguing offer.
At second glance, this is truly a remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us? If the pagans were to make use of this, they would undoubtedly come into conflict with the Sanctus Church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course.
right?
Even if it was ours to sell, I'd never let someone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it. So, we'd like that back now, along with a report of the appraisal.
Splendid.
As you wish. So be it. Here's your appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time. Whoa.
Okay then.
Well, now we've got it appraised, let's make our way back. Alright, but before that,
Alright.
Seabreeze Street. Is Seabreeze somewhere
Alright.
else? Hold on, let me check my information.
What now?
Accessories, gear, armor, weapons, information.
Cheers.
Brylehaven, yes. Okay, I'm in the complete wrong place. So the Gauntlet Runner, and we'll head to where we're trying to go to real quick.
Looks like everyone's here.
Now then.
hold on.
That's where you... It's your call. Let's move.
All right then.
So we are on C. Is it this guy? I don't sell. You sell all kinds of things, I hear. We'd love to see the actual goods if you could. Just where'd you hear that, huh? I don't deal with phony fraudsters. Go play pretend somewhere else.
That's not it.
Sounds like something more up Alonzo's alley than ours. Huh? What was that? Did you say Alonzo? Well, I'll be. Wasn't expecting you'd know his real name. It's so weird hearing my name in these games. I've known Alonzo a good while. That silver tongue of his saved me from the gallows once upon a time.
Really helped me out, you did.
After that, I've made a point not to deal with people who weren't in the know, but I suppose I can trust an acquaintance of his. I'll be frank with you. What I actually deal with in this shop is a special relic you can get from monsters called white masks. So this is what the masks are for! Another thing, I also sell an unusual ingredient on Idol's Day, which in case you are wondering, also comes from monsters.
Whoa.
As you can imagine, my stock is limited, so I restrict customers to one of each item per day. Keep that in mind. Anyway. Okay, giant worm meat, giant's rib. Sure, we'll buy one of every... Oh, we have 9, so... Oh, wait. A special thing on... What's the special thing he sells?
Can we talk?
We have 15. We have so much of all of these. And he sells a special ingredient on Idol's Day. Okay, bro. But from here... I think next up, what we're wanting to do is set sail for some fighting. So if we do this, Orbwise Path,
There's much to see.
We'd be safe there.
and then this is some kind of landmark that we'll draw. But I guess we'll hit...
Let's see.
Well, we can do the Dragon Temple first.
That's interesting.
It's your call.
Okay.
So we bring the
And then we can do the one below it, and then we can set our sail for that one at the bottom. There's some sort of altar that's appeared in the lounge. Eupha said something about it possessing divine powers, so give it a look. Praying at the altar. Eupha has arranged an altar in the lounge. Use it to dedicate a heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase their maximum MP. So you can boost other party members' MP now? I actually haven't done any MP raising in this whole thing, and I don't intend to start now.
Well, now,
I've been giving some thought to the trial my brother mentioned. I feel as though undertaking it will be the confidence boost I need. I am ready.
but then, actually,
Yeah, sure, why not? Imagination. Yeah.
I'm very happy.
I haven't been able to completely focus, but at least I've lifted my spirits.
What do you think?
How's your first meditation session? It's like I'm seeing a whole new world, almost. A world you may even live in someday, if you can master seeing it. Of course she liked that. I too have visions whenever I manage to calm my mind through this practice. Such as one time, when I saw my ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead, even if we do manage to defeat Luis and bring peace.
I too will.
I am not so naive to think everyone in the land will suddenly come together as one. Alright. You're pretty calm and rational about it. True. Serenity will win the day, and I aspire to be someone who can be counted on to help resolve disputes when they arise. I aspire to practice kindness, one who counsels those on the wrong path or those who have strayed altogether.
I realized
I believe that since I too once lost my way, I'll know how to help others in the same circumstance.
That's right.
We need people who can do things like that.
Yes, certainly.
We need people who guide others, and I'd be elated to be one of them. So she takes her role as priestess very seriously, which, I mean, we're already fairly aware of that. I'm sorry. We're supposed to be meditating, and yet I have done nothing but talk. Being with you makes me want to contemplate so many things. But I feel like things have become a little clearer for me now. That we are such a lively and animated group is, I'm sure, thanks to you.
Hey.
I think you're just as much to thank for that, Eupha.
I'm very happy.
Thank you for saying so. But I think that with you at the center, it's been so much easier for everyone to bond in such a wonderful way. Being with you has made my path forward feel a little clearer. I'm so glad we found time to talk today.
The reason is...
Since we're here, why not meditate for a few minutes more? Why not?
All right.
Plenty of it. And we're closing in on rank 4 for imagination. Oh, we got tons of mag.
Altar of the dragon god Et. The dragon temple is an enigmatic place, harboring traces of a history we can never fully know. Though the terrifying roars of the dragon possessed by a human have quieted, pestilent magma emanating from deep within the temple remains. The gauntlet runner slides once more against the lonely island's shores.
Now, I think we have to drop Leon from our party lineup. Yeah, because he's the only other person. Let me check our followers. They're both at rank 5. Okay, so we're fine on either one of them. Study Swordmaster. While in reserve, amount of experience increases. Okay, and the same for her should be. Yes, so we can drop both of them, but they will start falling behind in levels. Your party is full. We'll drop her for Leon. Alright, well, let's have ourselves a nice little save right here. And then it'll be time to go in and grab what needs grabbing. Or,
What now?
6. Can she? She can take on the Faker, but not anything else. We'll put her on... And her color is green.
That...
Vitalja. Whoa. Well, that's pretty good. We'll have her stay on Summoner and Magic Seeker. Merchant. Do we want... Dang. There's so many good ones, but we'll keep her on this for the time being. She's at 18 on Masked Dancer.
Now that you mention it.
She's right. Yeah. Let's complete the request. No, let's just go in. Because she said that it's pretty close, pretty early on, right?
I see the enemy.
So we'll just grab it, I guess. Yeah, Polar Stone number 1. That was very fast, okay?
Right there.
So the other Polar Stones themselves are probably just random drops on this floor as well. Polar Stone number 2. And so where, oh where? Okay, and it looks like Polar Stone number 3. If we fast travel down there, we'll be able to just come back up and grab it, rather than putzing around running through this place again, which I'm not trying to do. And to the Explorer goes the spoils. Not sure how she managed that, but alright. Now we can go ahead and just have Plateau get us the heck out of here. And with no reason to stay there even a moment longer, we got that rock that the old woman on the island was asking for, didn't we? She'll be chuffed, I'm sure.
She wanted to pray for her grandchild's safety at sea, did she not? Concern for her family is only natural.
Hey there.
Well, it's getting late, Heath. Let's head back.
Most helpful.
Alright, and we definitely did earn our rest today. And so we'll be able to turn that in, and then basically our grand odyssey is gonna start. Well, no. We have to do well, I guess we can do the Spire last because they keep hyping up how dangerous it is.
Well then.
And there's no big rush for that.
Not finished yet?
It took some effort.
Isn't that wonderful?
You found at least one of my stones. Now I can make a doll for my grandchild. You've saved me. No, you've saved my grandchild's life. The rumors were true then. You really do have a good heart. Take a little extra with my thanks.
Mission accomplished.
Got them all. Got her all of them.
All 3 of the stones are safely back in my grasp. Words cannot express my gratitude, my boy, but hopefully this reward can.
Sumptuous Magla feast and a divine elixir. So Magla restoration.
Wait, I thought the whole reason you had us gather these was because you couldn't tell your family you dropped them.
She came clean to them, I guess.
Yes, at first I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some more thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisher folk, that we might find the right path. Could I really pass them to my grandchild under such deception?
I feel fine.
Oh, it was shocked to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me.
I'm sure they were happy that you didn't die to the monsters.
And when I told them about you, they were all moved that you would go so far for a complete stranger.
Thank you, dearie.
It isn't much, but we'll all be supporting your bid for that throne of yours.
Seems like we ended up getting a lot out of this, huh, Heath? And reportable requests. Which other ones? The Price of Hope. Oh, right. I forgot about her. But don't worry, ma'am. We've got your gear. As soon as we actually... The appraisal's complete. I handed over the Igniter appraisal certificate and everything else.
According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew that from only a glance, actually. Thank goodness that my evaluation was correct. And that means my dream's in reach. The truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an Igniter shop here in the island.
Oh, okay, well, she definitely does have good judgment.
Huh?
You want to sell Igniters here? But aren't they,
Sanctus Creations, yes. I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. But it was your arrival here that got me thinking. Someday this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want Igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. If the Mystari seem like unknowns, I can try making us known. Show everyone that both Mystari and Igniters aren't objectively evil. And you've proven there are people who can see past tribes. People who just want to help. Truly, you are my hope.
I am so grateful.
and our reward, yes, give us the good stuff.
Mission accomplished.
Gleaming crystal. And plenty of moolah.
Farewell.
Now, that set... Requester Junah. Slay the monster causing mayhem on Orbwise Path. Alright, so yes, with that, we'll be set to start up on heading to Orbwise Path. Or not just Orbwise Path, but we're set to begin. Let's make sure there's no one. Yeah. No one else with any requests for us. And that means it's time to head out.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here.
And with this, I'm sure they're gonna say it's... What is
Now
this?
then.
Probably 2 days? 1 day. It can't be 1 day to get there. 1 day, 2, 3,
There, I think.
5, 6. We'll be on the road for a freaking week.
Now then.
All right.
Days 3? This tower's so far off the main island. I wonder why it was built. Take a guess. That very question could have been what provoked the last to go there.
I cannot say I see the point, but...
As to the revenge you've been entrusted with, let us ease the requester's suffering and slay this monster.
Yeah, but
Here? The weather seems pretty bad there today. We might hit delays, so maybe we should get our fortune told.
it's your call.
We'll have to camp twice before we get there. Where's the fortune teller at? Honestly, I haven't interacted with them much, but I don't want to go there if it's gonna be on some BS. It looks like they might be right around here somewhere. I just want to check in with them and see what we're working with as far as... Oh, right, Adeni did want us to talk to him. Oh, hi there. Actually, do you have a moment to talk? I think you'll find it's your benefit. What about your benefit?
Thanks.
I thank you for your concern, but you don't need to worry about me so much. Instead, let me help you with this staff of mine. It's a divine relic which has been passed down through generations of chiefs, though to describe its power is a challenge. You've met fortune tellers who can predict the weather in other cities, haven't you? They're descended from a priestly lineage, and I share the same power. Does he have the power to control the weather? In addition, if I use this staff to pray, I'm not yet certain, but I believe I could clear up stormy weather. Once a day, that is.
What?
Clear up stormy weather? Would that extend to making places that are way too hot cooler? That's right. Although, again, I've not tested this power extensively. That's why I'd like to use it to aid you, if it can. Let us push its limits together. It is indeed a resounding force, and it is rather taxing. As such, I will hope you will compensate me accordingly. He wants money for it. I'm not certain how well it'll work, so I won't require a payment for the first time. But next time, I'd like an almighty golden stew or 20 marbled bluefin tunas. Okay, so we have to pay him in items. They do barter here quite a lot, I'm assuming. You can also ask Adeni to change the dungeon's inclement weather to sunny for 3 days. You can only change the weather for one location at a time. If the weather looks bad at a dungeon you want to visit, ask Adeni for help before setting out. Note that while you gain more experience in battles fought during inclement weather, there are downsides as well, such as turn icons no longer decreasing by half even when attacking an enemy's weakness. Almighty Golden Stew is Eupha's specialty dish. Oh, gonna miss her cooking, huh? Well, we could probably get a lot more out of our travels with power like his on our side. And it doesn't cost us any time in order to make those.
What will you do?
Then shall we try it out now? Yeah, let's borrow his power. I'll first divine the weather in each region.
The weather.
If there's bad weather in a dungeon, I may be able to use my power to clear it. Any place you'd like to check? Yeah, heat.
Let's see.
And it's all of these, so this is giving us a reason to utilize his ability. Yes, please. Adeni can control the freaking weather. Excellent! It went well, I think. The weather should hold in the place you selected for 3 days. Yes. Well, that is highly useful. And it's way better than, like, we originally came here specifically for the fortune teller to tell us that. We would have been able to see that, and then we would have actually just putzed around for a while in order for the weather to clear up. Because we don't want to mess with that. But you know what? Adeni had our backs the whole time. What a guy! Alright, now it's time to set sail for the One Piece. In a second. Oh, somebody wants to hang out.
Sorry.
Alright, Hulkenberg, yes. We definitely need to, we absolutely have to hang out with Hulkenberg because this is going to rank her up into being able to get full XP.
Let's go.
While not in the party. And oh my god, we need that bad.
Well met. Say,
Yeah, I'd be glad to listen.
I thank you.
Ooh, a blue Elementa. I wonder if we can... Like, it feels like it's close enough. It feels like it's right there for a reason. Oh well.
And then...
You recall we talked about my one-time compatriot, Redantha. I've decided to challenge the Knight Commander to a duel. Does she still have the standing to do that? I seek only to correct him, but I know he is not a man easily persuaded by words alone.
'Tis settled.
We are warriors. As such, it is only through battle that he will be shown the error of his ways.
I don't know about that.
A duel? You're going to risk your life over this?
Yes.
As much as we ever do. Do you not risk your life whenever you take the battlefield? To that end, any knight who prioritizes their honor would never risk the shame of refusing a challenge. And my would-be opponent is the Knight Commander himself. Were I to throw down the gauntlet in public, he could scarcely deny me.
Say,
Do you recall the broken sword from the other day? It sparked a realization. This is a problem only blades can solve.
and so...
And indeed, in the tally of all our previous bouts, we stand even. This seems a fine opportunity to settle things once and for all. Okay, so Redantha is very skilled if he's be able to stand toe-to-toe with Hulkenberg like that.
Right.
I know you can win this, Hulkenberg.
I thank you.
We still have a mission to complete. Rest assured, I cannot lose. I will accept no less than victory. And besides, I would duel Redantha for the people, yes, but even more so, I would take measure of myself. He is single-minded, as much now as he was then. Once he decided on rising to the knighthood's peaks, so indeed he did, by whatever means necessary. So she's gonna see if she still stacks up to him then. All while I eschewed familiar honor to pursue knightly calling. And when that was lost to me, I sought the prince. My shifting purpose has weakened the path beneath my feet. I have been long mortified at the truant I saw in the mirror, and long did that feeling fester in my heart. But no longer do I stand ashamed. My path, however serpentine, has led me to you all, and to the woman I am today.
If so...
A lack of doubt does not make one strong, nor does it make one right. I shall face him headlong, surpass him in ability, and right his ways.
Really amazing.
You really are intent on this. It's admirable. I'm not so sure it is. That I should rely on force to make him see reason hardly feels it. Though for a man like Redantha, that may indeed be more effective than words. I would have liked more magnetite, but I have a request. I want you to be my witness for the duel.
Certainly.
I accept, so I can witness the rightful victor. Of course. With you to bear witness, somehow I feel I cannot lose. But the duel must be fair in all things. No matter what happens, I ask for your impartiality. I mean, if it looks like he's gonna kill you, we're gonna get him first. But yes, other than that, sure. Come on, full XP when out of battle. For 3, yes. More skills, so... And that's perfect, because Hulkenberg and Heismay are the party members who are sitting out at the moment. I shall propose the duel to Redantha in the days to come. Call upon me when it is convenient for you. And in the meantime, I've many preparations to make. 'Tis a hungry business, all this thinking. Fortunately, I have just the thing. My prized cache of tender fermented meat. Fermented meat?
You would be hard-pressed to find meat this soft, pungent, and ripened anywhere else. Here, as a token of thanks, take some. I insist. I declined Hulkenberg's offer as politely as I could. Yeah. And so I actually went back to,
The Orbwise Path, a cave on an uninhabited island east of Virga Island, comes into view. An old Mystari custom says the deceased can ascend as guardian deities if their remains are fed to the snakes here.
Oh, wow.
Time passes, lands and peoples change, and the unthinkable becomes sacred tradition. The party arrives with complicated feelings.
Giving it some thought?
This is Orbwise Path. It's not on our itinerary, but do you want to stop? I mean, we have to make camp somewhere anyways. And, oh, this place is definitely going to have a relic. It's looked like the other two places that had relics. So this is it. The cave that Virga Island's inhabitants use for their funeral rites.
Right.
Indeed it is. It's a lot to ask, but will you all help clear this monster out? I really do want to help the Mystari. As I understand it, a monstrous bird is preventing their ceremonies. Indeed, that shall not stand.
Be that as it may.
Still, offering your dead to snakes. I tried to keep an open mind, but the Mystari stand alone on this one. UG funerals differ from Sanctus ones as well, and from what I hear, so do Parapus rites. No two cultures are alike.
I'm going.
Yes, well, right now there's some stupid bird threatening theirs, and I say we send it flying. So, Eupha's got no comment? But of course this, like, we're obviously meant to come here before going to Eupha's place. But we're a little bit stronger. Yeah. I actually went back to, the thing and did some, grinding. Because I had some time to kill, but not enough time to actually jump down and record. So we're good to go here. Yeah, we'll save over Brylehaven, which was 10 days ago, but... oh my gosh, 10 days ago, but 11 hours back. And we won't need... I highly doubt we'll need the wizard for this. So I'm going to actually hop back on Cleric level 20. So we need to max out Maria in order to get that. And what other... You know what? Let's do the Seeker, actually. Oh, and let's also check to see... Magic Font, Medi, and Hama on. I don't think we'll need that. So what elements are we missing at the moment? We've got ice, wind. Oh, wind and something else. We'll have her on Hama. Oh, she's not even in the party. What am I talking about? Oh, and she maxed out Masked Dancer. So we are golden there. And she doesn't need... Well, she does need Conde because while she can hit electricity weaknesses, it costs 2 turn icons for her to be able to do so. So I guess we'll stay, but I want him, in that case, to be able to hit Darkness. And he should have Mudo on, yes. Alright. So, it's finally time for... Because we should have maxed Seeker out a while ago, and I'm surprised Nurse didn't say anything. So I guess I was wrong.
Let's go.
Wait, but didn't Nurse want something... Nurse wanted something else for his next rank, I think. Oh well. We're gonna be able to bully everything here.
This place.
Or I'd be surprised if we weren't able to bully everything here.
Yes.
Yeah, see. The bird monster should be further in. And if memory serves, the bird monster is going to end up being weak to... You know what? We could have come here during inclement weather.
Pardon?
As you can see, our burial grounds are but a den of monsters now.
Isn't that...
The guardian snakes you islanders offered your dead to. They were eaten, weren't they? Yes, the snake-eating bird was alone at first, but we're now seeing a creature immune to weapon attacks, as well as a water worm that breathes frost. Getting frostbite can suck the life out of you. The only way to avoid it is for someone to act as a decoy to draw its attention, so a knight. It's not much, but here's something for healing frostbite. Hope it'll be useful. Heartwarmer. Well, we're not going to have to worry too much about frostbite.
There they are.
Yeah. Sit everybody down. Malnova hardwood. So you can get the Malnova hardwood from places that aren't Malnova? Alright, well. And then we'll spring up this way.
I see the enemy.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if we had inclement weather here. Oh, whoops. We're actually going to be running. We can get, like, the same amounts of value.
We've got company.
Where is... Okay, here it is. Because this is what we were looking for, and I don't know why I hit triangle. Uh-oh.
There they are.
Not gonna get us. Mage rank 14. I considered putting her, like, I did give her stuff that can hit, pierce weaknesses, because there were a couple of those in the Shinjuku dungeon. But ultimately, she's spec'd for magic. Like, aside from Hulkenberg, both of our other female party members are more magic-oriented, as they tend to be in these games. So, definitely didn't keep her on that for too long. Just got the gunner for the utility and nothing else. Nope.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Agreed.
That worked out. Keep it up.
Saccharin stock. And there's the way down. Oh, a gold beetle? Yes, please. And we can't reach whatever... Alright, so the goodie bag over there.
Ready, everyone.
The fact that these things take a second to come up. And this is gonna be...
So lucky.
Miraculous medicine. Ooh. Uh-oh. Knock my setup over. So we'll be able to jump down from right there. Oh, what is that? Let's make sure we fully explore this floor first. And this is a false wall. So we'll be able to double back this way in a moment. How does this work? I guess the Mistari are more enterprising than they seem. Yes. Now that we're down here... There's really no relic here, huh? This seems like the exact kind of place that would definitely have one. But, alright. I guess at this point in time, the only thing we can really do is, because there's nothing here that's going to be challenging to us. So we'll just run directly to the end and kill the thing. Azure Dew, something we're going to be able to sell. Another gold beetle! 2 of them, don't mind if we do. And then plenty of other items, and no, we're not going to jump down. The bird monster is just ahead. Okay, so we've actually still got quite a bit more of this place to explore, I feel. Oh, Malnova Archipelago! That's why we're finding Malnova stuff here. Yeah, well, but there's also a bunch of treasure chests I still have yet to collect. So we're gonna grab those and see what's inside of them, and then come back here. Oh, and another Mistari. Go home, you damn outsiders. Island problems are for islanders to solve. We don't need your help.
What?
You can't mean you're going to try the monster yourself, do you? And with equipment like that? Shut up! That doesn't matter. I'll slay him anyway, okay? Nobody on this island will doubt what a man I am. How self-righteous of you! You're just here to kill a monster for money and fame. Actually, we're genuinely here to help you guys out. Even if we weren't, you wouldn't believe us, would you? But no matter what you say, we'll do what we came here to do. All you're going to do is run away with your tail between your legs. No outsider will risk their lives for us.
You haven't met these outsiders. Alright, we'll make a believer out of you yet, brother. An Elementa. Uh-oh. I don't even think we've got... I know we have wind magic. Now this should be an actual insane amount, especially for Seeker.
I'm capable too.
No, we didn't rank up off that. Interesting.
That's all of them. Yes?
And from here, the items that had eluded us previously are now within our grasp. A ruby, consider selling it. Don't gotta tell us twice. And now the real one.
Spectacular.
Bloodthirsty Vesture. Restores HP upon defeating an enemy during a squad battle. So that, none too shabby. And, okay, with access to this section of the dungeon, we'll be able to simply loop back around when it's time to leave. These levers, this isn't the first time we've encountered them here, but it's like, in universe, there's two different things that could have happened with that. Either different cultures independently came up with the idea of mechanizing dungeons, or somebody, well, like the lady said, they've got igniters, or they had somebody, people visit the islands. It doesn't happen very often, but it happens. So maybe somebody brought that kind of knowledge with them. And then there was a separate secret passage that I'd neglected to check out. But here is the last bit that we need to look at before we can take on the bird monster. And I'm gonna also have to review our information on it too. Sapphire, consider selling it. Maybe I should put, well, it's trapped. Oh, okay, no. Hero's Jeweled Root. Increases archetype experience by 3,000. Well, that's nice. Let's go ahead and get more of those. Endurance, +4. I do like the auto-equip. It's very robust. We don't have to worry about managing our equipment for everything. They just put on whatever's best right off the bat. And this will lead us... So there's two ways... There's two points of ingress to that section. Well, alright. And let's review our information really quickly. Spire of Blind Faith. Bird Monster. Countermeasures will repel physical. It is weak to fire. Alright. I sense something strong ahead. We're ready. Be able to just eat this thing for freaking breakfast. Fully explored this place, and we should be able to get the unscathed victory too. That must be the monster we're looking for. What chance did the snakes have? This foul beast is disturbing the natural order. What we do so that the dead may rest peacefully. It cannot be permitted to remain.
Go.
That's right. Here we go, everyone. And after this, we're also going to unlock Masked Dancer for other party members. Assemble your party. We have to bring her. So, Eupha and Leon. Yes.
You think you own this place, huh? You're not raiding this.
Let's go ahead and get ya. Uh-oh.
Watch me.
Alright, we might have
This is the
a bit more. That's crazy. Alright. Not sure what happened right there, but let's retry that.
General.
One hit there.
Keep it up, Stroll. I call upon a royal soul.
And she's got Meteor 4.
This goes souls of kings.
Deals severe and removes buff effects. Alright, well, we're definitely hitting it hard, but not hard enough, clearly. Mamudo dying.
I can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Oh, wow.
Help him back up.
Watch me.
Alright, well, we were close.
Everyone is counted. We all work.
We could actually kill it with one Meteor 4, but if we do that, I actually think I've already found out that that doesn't affect the amount of XP we get, but you know what? It's whatever. We were close. We were hitting it big time. Well, that's nice. So much experience. Arcane Unity. And his max MP is up as well.
Great work, Captain. The Islanders will be happy to hear the news.
And Masked Dancer is finally going to become available for us all.
Let's hurry and let them know.
Quest clear. Oh, we have to actually be able to turn it in first, I think. All right. Revolutionary.
Imagination. Why, that's...
All right. And we're almost there.
First, might I ask you a random question? What does strength truly mean to you?
Okay, so we don't have to turn it in first. We're good to go.
Strength is having the willpower to fight, I suppose.
That's an interesting stance. Well, then you pass. I hereby appoint you to the position of my personal escort.
I actually like, out of everybody's out of the party members, he and Leon have my favorite dynamic between the male party members, and he's got and hers, but she's a very fun character, Junah, so I like their dynamic the most.
You do know that I have an adoring public all over the continent, yes? I get absolutely swarmed when I go out alone. How honored you must feel. Oh, but I kid. I'm just glad to have you aboard.
And it's so nice having multiple party members.
After all, we're both putting our lives on the line to achieve the same goal, are we not? So let me put it to you again. If there's something I want to save, are you still willing to risk your life for it?
We just proved we are, didn't we?
I do appreciate you fighting alongside me, and I was deadly serious about the escort thing. So, let's give it our best.
There we go. I can sense that Junah is starting to trust me.
The ephemeral songstress, Junah. Within her dwells the virtue of the masked dancer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
And we're not going to get Eupha's until we conquer that trial, so she's a tiny bit away.
I can rely on you.
Finally, the Masked Dancer is one that I've been meaning to take on. All right.
Oh, that reminds me. I did promise to teach you a songstress's secrets.
Sure. And we're probably gonna learn more about Junah, her family, how she came to be adopted by Rella's family. There's a lot.
Though I hardly think they're all that impressive. All I do is show everyone the me I want to be. It's the audience who sees that and feels what they do about it that makes me a songstress. It sounds cryptic, I know, but watch close and you'll see what I mean. Right, my good man?
Yes, all right. It seems Junah will be dragging me along for the ride.
So, for your first duty as my new escort, shall we head back?
Yeah, there's genuinely nothing else for us to do or grab here. So that was extremely fruitful. Let's go ahead and start teaching that to people. Heismay is ripe for it.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
Yeah. And he's the only one who, he might be the only one who can, him and, Leon. Because you need ranks in, what, Thief and Mage for this? And I guess because it's Junah's, initial archetype, she gets to cheat the requirements a bit. I completely neglected to look up how to change those masks. Yeah. Because he's maxed out on that. And he Yeah, Mage and Mage 15, Thief 10. So I don't think any of our other female party members can actually take this thing on. Yeah, she's lacking in both, and Eupha is obviously lacking in both. So, and we can't, yeah, we can't do it either. Only our other male party members can be masked dancers. So let's get it.
This, all right.
But that masked revelry, we're going to level 11 immediately with that. Yeah.
A new ability.
Not yet. Not on him anyways. We're still going for general. But yes, Heist May is our second masked dancer. Well, that was very fruitful. Yeah. Okay. And with that, we'll be able to leave solemnly.
Hey.
I think setting up camp is what we want to do.
Thanks, but
Yeah. I want to go somewhere else.
okay.
So I did wonder, this is probably going to add another day onto our thing. Orbwise Path. Or maybe we'll get lucky and it won't.
All right, then.
Hey.
We're trying to get... There we go. Lumibee. And she does raise eloquence, just like I thought. And so we'll be able to get her first, Yep, eloquence. Called it. And she's, we have to go to town in order... Oh, is that the song that she, sung? But yes, her first rank, or her second rank, is already available. We just can't do it on the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, speaking of.
You know, someone once told me that my songs were like magic, that they could change the world.
People keep saying that, and it's a theme of this. At the time, I didn't give it any more thought than you would a gracious compliment.
But I've come to believe that emotions, the raw power born of feelings, can change the world. Doesn't that sound like the original form of magic?
Maybe?
Fine.
Well, it's not like I'm sure myself.
I never told this to anyone before, but beyond being the world's greatest songstress, I have another goal.
The truth is,
At some point in the future, I'd like to conduct research on archetypes.
So she's scientifically minded.
Well,
Archetype research.
yeah.
The power that awakened in us is magical in nature, that much I know. Archetypes are a power born when a heart yearns for something. With more knowledge of them, perhaps every soul in the world could manifest its own individual needs.
She wants to give the power of archetypes to the world?
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
I don't know.
I think the only reason I can have in my head in the clouds like this is because you're our captain, you know. It's such a relief to be understood. I'm happy to serve at your command, not like in an army type of way, but as friends with a common goal who need a leader.
Yep.
I think everyone here brings something unique to the table, so in battle, it's up to you to direct those talents.
got it.
I rely on all of you too, you know.
Gosh.
You're just saying that. All this roughhousing was well outside of my repertoire before I awakened to my power, but she could still fight, though.
Talking to you like this, I can tell we're on the same wavelength.
I mean, we only met because we were so reckless that we both broke into Luis's room. I say we keep being reckless, doing what needs to be done without fear.
Goodness.
I'd roll my eyes if anyone but you said that.
Something about your good nature makes people let you off with a smile.
All right.
Well, there's work to be done, isn't there? I'm excited for what tomorrow will bring.
Thanks for listening to all my nattering on today. Let's talk again sometime.
All right.
Yes. Ooh, and plenty of eloquence as well. Maybe... Oh, Eupha will probably up our tolerance.
Bye.
Maybe I'll sing just a bit longer. Naturally, you'll be sticking around, won't you?
So that was very useful.
And the age of a new
Now,
king draws
the worst possible thing that could happen is that additional day being added on to our trip will make it so that we lose out on that bonus that Denny gave us. Made it all the way to the end of the Dragon Temple, so any of the monsters around here should be no problem for us, right? Despite that, we shouldn't completely let our guard down. And don't forget, we leave in 14 days. So where to today?
What do you want to do?
Maybe we won't lose any time like this. And we got here just in time to not have to deal with the heat.
What?
All right.
3 days still. Oh no.
Let's be off.
That completely scuttled. Oh wow. Well, if we have to, we have to.
What to pick?
There's no way around it now. We are locked into this fully.
All right, then.
And I do want something. I want something that'll raise. Well, we do need some more wisdom.
What do you want to do?
Oh, right. An ally's MP will increase.
Not doing that?
But yes, let's get ourselves something that either ups our wisdom or our tolerance. Let's check out the bookshelf. Yeah. Up our courage. Sure, why not? We're only ranked 3 in courage still anyway, so. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? A whole section has been struck by 2 thick lines. A few words scribbled in next to it. My very soul screams. Is this her handwriting? Flipping to the next page reveals a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen before. Is this a language only Junah herself knows? Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Junah. I feel like glimpsing Junah's raw creative passion has increased my courage, yes. And I feel like, okay, so it feels like in the more recent Persona, a fight, a shining mass of something, this is definitely going to be, so maybe the blue Elementa is supposed to be a glimpse, a hint of what kind of elemental of fate. Nope, it's not. I'm completely wrong. We didn't get the unscathed victory because we were not ready for that Photolich at all. And also, apparently, we're under the effects.
A settlement known for its marine trade, thanks to the bounties of the sea. The bay's most prominent feature, though, is a sinkhole of unfathomable depth. Some believe to gaze into its abyss is to be spirited away. The gauntlet runner glides into the inlet as seabirds overhead cry out songs of victory at their catches.
Giving it some thought?
There's something here. Want to make a quick detour before we continue on? Yeah, and apparently we're affected by the weather of the previous place we visited and not the place we're headed to. My, what a lovely village. It's like a little outdoor resort, wouldn't you agree? Makes me want to go swimming. Agreed. All the islands around here are hot as blazes, after all.
What?
I bet there'd be a stampede on the island if people found out a famous songstress was swimming here.
I can't imagine the islanders would know who I am. Perhaps I ought to gather an audience and sing for them. Alas, we are not here on leisure. Was it not something we needed to buy?
Honestly,
I believe I see the shop we seek. So let's sell the crap we have right now. Double our cash. Ooh. We can only buy 8. And for this, we can only buy 5. Whoa, we can buy jeweled roots too? Attacking a strength by 2 now. We don't have any use for these. I don't want to do anything, a cooking ingredient. I don't want to do anything that actually messes with our stats. What was here that we needed to buy? Well, we'll just buy 1 of everything just in case, or 2 of everything. Right, the tournament. Alright, well.
Alright.
Yeah, let's continue our trip. Hopefully I didn't miss.
The sun sets over the sea's horizon, and the birds rest their wings. The gauntlet runner settles into a reef, waves lapping softly at its hull. The gauntlet runner anchors itself at the reef to stave off danger. Within its walls, the party sleeps peacefully.
Yeah, so I'm not 100% certain what we were supposed to buy there. We're gonna have to check to make sure I didn't accidentally screw things up. Oh.
Alright then.
You have reportable requests. What was it that we needed to purchase? Moore's Task, Chapter 4. The general archetype is now rank 15. Oh, neat. But, alright, well, we'll head in. A relic. I'm sure we'll find out more. Fishmonger. The Leogron. Was there some... What did she mean by there was something there that we needed to buy?
Alright then.
Alright, well, let's turn this into more really quickly. Give him the good news. And he is... Okay, I'm like, he's down there somewhere. I'm looking for his icon. Alright, buddy.
Now, where was I?
Yeah, let's go to Academia. Oh, and Plateau should have some goodies for us as well. It seems you've another new ally. And this time, quite the unexpected character at that. Your ally's awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds a power both unique and interesting. Yeah, it's been a while since we've come to Academia. I've prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Whoa!
Now then.
Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means.
Simply amazing.
Ah, with a new ally comes yet another new power, I see. As you already know, what you've discovered is called the Summoner, an intriguing archetype that calls forth mystical beings from worlds we can hardly imagine. However, in order to summon anything, it requires a vessel, a catalyst unique to each being you wish to call forth. Henceforth, I shall craft these vessels for you. I've added a new item in the special experiments for just such a purpose.
Right.
So he can make them more powerful then. Yeah. You've done a wonderful job cultivating the general. Yes, a splendid accomplishment indeed.
Incredible.
Right.
All right.
And some more imagination for us. You don't seem... our research proceeds apace. Thank you.
Hold on.
You don't seem in good spirits today. I get the impression something's weighing you down, though. I'm scared. The truth is, I'm beginning to remember where this place is.
What?
Really?
Why, that's...
This is where I once strove in scholarly pursuit, much like I'm doing now, yet with a crucial difference. In the past, I'm certain I had a full team at my side. So more, him being able to unlock the Seeker, he was probably like us. All of us shared the same dream. We labored to make our ideals a reality. That's what I remember, at least.
Just a sec.
That sounds like a pretty important clue.
But why?
But if that's the case, why has no one come to rescue me from here? Isn't that strange? Under normal circumstances, surely someone would notice something was amiss. What if my imprisonment here is for the better?
Did I?
If I was locked in here by kingly decree, if I was not locked in here by kingly decree, but by the decision of my peers, did I make a grave mistake?
It'll be fine.
And what's wrong with that? What? Can you really accept it that readily? I don't know. I've thought there was something super bossy about Moore from the get-go. I believe I understand the secret to your strength.
Indeed, it is why everyone is drawn to you. I must not run from the past, no matter what truths lie in store for me. My apologies. The prospect of the unknown simply shook me for a moment. All we can do is continue onward, I suppose.
So, anyone would be worried about something like that, sure. Secret of 3, significantly... Oh, wow. Probably should have done this before.
Now then, for your next task, I ask that you summon your courage and open your mind. You must study even more varieties of archetypes.
Oh, we might instantly get this.
I believe you are well on your way toward the ultimate archetype. Hone your virtues well. Our success depends on them.
The ultimate archetype is probably that of the hero. 25 archetypes.
Until next time.
Yeah, I'm sure the final archetype is the hero. And with that, special experiments menu has been unlocked in Academia. Yeah, because we had never heard of those before. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle. This is why I had no idea, because we needed special experiments in order to be able to make those masks for her. That's why I didn't remember how to do it, because we hadn't actually gotten these yet. Use it to create vessels, which are necessary for the summoner to summon monsters. Like masks, materials to make vessels are obtained from enemies in battle. You need only create a vessel once to make its respective summon available. There is no need to equip it. So we've been working with a significantly weaker masked dancer power than we needed to. Seeker's mask, which we have one of. And we can make a magic seeker mask. For science. Alright. And we were able to make one of all of them. Is there a reason we might need multiple masks, though, one wonders? Oh, well. Oh, maybe that, because she had the ability to use wind magic initially, and then she couldn't do it anymore. Maybe these are just straight up consumables. I don't know. We'll find out. Swordmaster's mask. Can we make archetypes of things we haven't actually unlocked yet? Mage Knight, Brawler's Mask. Pugilist, Healer, Cleric, Gunner, Sniper, Thief, Assassin, Commander General. Stone Wing Vessel, uses fire magic and inflicts burn. And we don't have to equip it, so that's always nice. You can now use the Summoner archetype to call upon Gargoyle. Coxcomb, Darken, inflicts poison. We can't do anything else with those. Wait, Foul, Fairy, Raptor Divine, War God. These are SMT races. Interesting. Pharaoh, yeah. I've recalled something after watching you and your allies in action. That mysterious language used in the formula. It's from the old world, so it's in Japanese. So it goes back to the time that city we found buried beneath the Dragon Temple? Why would the king go out of his way to write in such an archaic language? The king was an avid researcher of magic and its origins. He even funded the Mage Academy from the royal treasury. It's not beyond possibility he would know such a language. Then the person whose name is written, they're probably long dead?
That is...
I couldn't say for certain, but I did figure something else out. In front of the name is an alias, or perhaps more of a title. The True Seeker, Pharaoh. Yet another connection to the archetype.
Fascinating.
Intriguing, isn't it? Why is the Seeker archetype so important to the royal magic? Does it have powers we have yet to ascertain? Ah, how I yearn to decipher the scroll in its entirety. If you come upon any further truths, please examine the scroll again. And so give us the goods.
Nothing? Alright. But yes. Give me one moment. We can go ahead and get the heck out of here now. Yeah, let's go back to reality. They're waiting for us. Plenty to do, people to see.
All right then.
Let's actually read some more. Go ahead and take us a nice little gander, right? We could plant that Hero's Leaf of Light, but I don't think we're gonna, like, I really don't want to do that because it doesn't give us any more stats. And anything, all of this benefits we could just grind up. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world. On the other, a heart. In between, a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something? Junah! Junah is so cheesy, but you know what? It's very powerful still. Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Junah. I feel like glimpsing's, yeah.
All right.
She takes this very seriously. It reminds you of how of Marie's thing, except not as obnoxious.
All right.
More courage. Wow, that was nice. Ooh, what's this? Is it Basilio or... Okay. An enemy raid. Somebody wants to fight. Okay. Bellman Heismay spotted them. They're already on board. Get yourselves topside, post haste. Time to fight. Who is it this time? Oh. And at least now we can hit, well... Hold on. Okay, because this thing got us last time. I'm gonna change up our stuff so we can actually hit this thing's weaknesses. Hold on. Now we're... It's a different monster! Okay, they got me. I can't even lie. I'm sure I've done this before and it's been the same monster.
They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
Maybe it's ice?
Tougher than I thought.
Well, whatever it is, they're weak, so it doesn't matter. They friggin' got us. Alright. That wasn't strictly necessary, but... Okay. Is this the No, it's not! Uh-oh. Wilmataru Kaja... We need our wind stuff. Heavy wind magic damage. Extreme magic wind. So that's golden. Cyclo. Now everybody else would just be able to hit it as hard as they can. Weak magic ice damage. Alright. Unscathed. Let's go! So that worked out well. They got us, though. Okay. We kept the Gauntlet Runner from getting gut. And honestly, I probably should have taken that fire attack because doubling up on Junah's fire magic when we don't specifically need to, not the best. We've got... Well, we could hang out with Leon. But we've got one other book we can check out. And maybe this one will raise something other. Bygone Days. And we're almost done. Yeah, this ups our tolerance or imagination. Yeah, tolerance. Let's read it. So we're about to get a double dose of tolerance. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child.
He recalls a time his son came to him in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. They ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. The next morning, Haisme awoke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing a song he'd been trying to learn, a birthday song for his father. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. That's adorable, and it makes me feel more for Haisme. So unfair what happened to him. Well, there was a lot of unfair stuff that happened to him.
Nura speaking.
Okay, someone wants to fight?
At last, the party arrives at Sporico Cave, nestled deep in the forest. Within, vibrant flowers rich with color blossom in full glory. But theories claim the cave itself is a weapon of a bygone era, and the magic of its circuitry infused the ground with magla. As though drawn in by the bewitching light, the gauntlet runner draws near the mouth.
Well, and now we know this thing might actually be a relic from a bygone era. Yeah, maybe the Large Hadron Collider or something. 'Tis a place that grows ever more curious. It almost appears as though the plants themselves are creating a path. Everywhere on this island is bursting with nature, but this is on a whole nother level entirely. Oh. And Eupha's not here with... Oh no, there she is. I don't know why I didn't notice her at first. Oh, now this is a proper ruin. It's an extremely old one at that too. Time has taken its toll on it, but what lies beneath all these plants remains distinctly man-made. Do my eyes deceive me? Could it be? Something she wants to eat, obviously. Did you find something delicious to eat? How is it that you perceive my thoughts so readily? Because...
Look.
Observe. The shape of these flower petals betrays the edible nature of the species. 'Tis likely that a most precious nectar flows within. I can't even fault Hulkenberg for this, because honeysuckle is definitely one of my favorite, juices? Nectar? Is nectar a juice? But I do like plant juice, so she's fine on this one in my eyes. Of course it's about food.
Still?
That matter aside, could there be a reason as to why this place is so conducive to the growth of grass and trees? It's definitely faint, but I do feel the flow of a special magla. It's not the type that naturally drifts in the air. It almost feels like an igniter. Rather. The remains of this structure most certainly originate from an era before the advent of igniters. If that's true, then we've certainly got quite the discovery on our hands. However, whatever magic that remains here now seems like it's only got the power to make plants grow.
So this is definitely from something from Shinjuku. A great civilization withers, only to leave vegetation behind. 'Tis perhaps a mirror of our own fate.
A curious pattern reveals itself to me under the roots of this tree. It almost looks as if... Could it possibly be a magical formula?
Did he... We should continue forth before Nereus's curiosity truly takes root and he finds himself amongst the trees, planted here for eternity.
Oi, come now! Just allow me another moment to take a better look at this!
Ooh, more wisdom. Because we've definitely been neglecting that as well.
Here.
So we'll be able to go ahead and give that to... We've got plenty of those.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
Yeah. And now if we get caught up in a fight, we're not going to get any additional press turns. That's okay. We'll just battle our hearts out then. Though more being able to hit wind stuff would be nice. Who wants to hang? Wisdom, courage, and tolerance. So all of our party members are available. Well, not her. She just wants to talk. Haisme, once we're back to town, I'll speak with him again. And Haisme, he's ready to, yeah. Go ahead and get some easy pickings in.
Being on watch reminds me of my days in the Shadow God. I'd stand for hours on end under the blazing sun or in the bitter cold. Do you miss those days?
No.
Hardly. I'd never do something so tedious again. So, I ended up reloading it because for some godforsaken reason, when Eupha missed, it took away 4 of our press turns. I genuinely have no idea how that happened or why it occurred.
Good.
But if it was beginning to get to the point because I think it took 7 or 8 reloads in order to get both the green and red Elementa to show back up. Because at first I was just getting greens and then I was getting a run of reds. And I was starting to wonder, I was like, did they put in some type of anti-resetting mechanic where the spawns just get worse and worse whenever you try to reload? But no, as you can see, we eventually did get it back, and I'm definitely gonna save so we don't have to do that again. But both of those things put together is equal to 1 gold Elementa. We'll up our wisdom with Eupha.
But then, actually...
Yeah. And we won't be able to... It says we have to take her to the Land of Ceremony because we won't be able to unlock her thing until then. I think I hear wolves howling in the distance. But there's no way they could be so near the Gauntlet Runner, could they? Clear away your thoughts, Heath.
May I?
During meditation, you must do naught but feel yourself where you are, in this time and place, and accept it. No matter what you hear, just listen. Let things be as they are. Abandon yourself to the great flow of everything. The great flow of... Oh, whoops! I'm going to imagine howling into the distance. No.
Well...
Tell me, are you thinking of something like strange and primal right now? The aura around you tells me you are. That was wrong, and let me hit the O button. Oh, wow. That's slightly?
Farewell.
It seems you've relaxed a little, so let's keep this up a bit longer, shall we? But we got more ticks, off of, highest maze thing for tolerance than we did there.
The spire of blind faith is the decision to pursue such a beast, one of bravery, or something else altogether. The party sets foot in the tower, filled now only with disquieting magma. All prayers long unanswered.
Absolutely screwed us. Going to the Orbwise path that one day completely reset. Oh, our freebie! We're finally here. We really had to take the long way around, didn't we?
And
that man asked us to come here to get revenge on a monster, right? Such a pity, that whole story. Suppose it's the only consolation he'll get. Let's be about it.
No.
Don't believe we'll need very long. Over there, is that not the very person that brought us here? Wow, that was fast. Go ahead and have a little chat with her right after we pick which archetypes we want. Oh, right, we're still on the Seeker. Alright, fair enough. It's all looking good to me.
What?
You must be kidding me! There's someone else here! Just who in the hell are you?
wait a second.
Hey, that's our line! But, at least you're alive. I'm glad. Your brother back on Virga Island asked us to avenge your death. But you're not very dead, so let's just get... I'm not leaving! I refuse to go home until I reclaim my life's work! Those creatures surprised me and I dropped my monster notebook! So we have to kill the thing at the top of this place.
Huh?
You dropped something? Wait, don't tell me you lost it in that tower!
What more can I do?
Precisely! It happened earlier as I was fleeing that very place! Oh, but worry not, for I remember exactly where I dropped it. It should be in a room at the tower's tallest point, where a blue bird-like monster known as Leogron awaits. Were you going to the tower as well? If you have business there anyway, could you retrieve my monster notebook? I doubt I'd be able to climb back up there safely. If you refuse, then I'll have no choice but to go myself, and the attempt will likely cost me my life. Whoa, she's serious about it.
Come on.
Why does it feel like we're being coerced into something?
Just lovely.
Excellent! We've come to an agreement then. You bring back my monster notebook, and I'll return to the island.
So it's a win-win for her.
By the way, you should know that the monsters here react most fiercely when you get close. You should fight them from a distance if you can, including the Leogron.
I see.
So we'll need to be able to attack from a distance.
We should think carefully about our formations.
So I will forget. So for right now, let's go ahead and just move everyone, yeah, to the back. All right, well. But now I'm going to forget to move them all up when we're done here. So we should be way stronger than everything here as well, but let's take a look first and see what we're working with. Once I've got a good idea, we can head straight to Leogron, but if we're going to have to fight a bit, no, I doubt it. And just like I expected, this place is a recolor of the, but that's okay. Atlas, they designed a few dungeons and then they were good to go, so we're all good.
Right there.
A Thunderstone, not too shabby. Whoa, that thing looks a lot meaner. All right. So we do have something.
We're evenly matched.
Frenzied Corvo. Yeah, we're basically just gonna have to go for it every time.
I think not.
We'll go for... See about electricity. Nope.
I pray you're ready.
What about wind?
The brightest power. You better be sure.
Oh, we did not need to Hama own right there. We'll just be able to attack. Maybe attack from a bit closer. Right.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Still managed it. Rank 17 for her. But yes, there is... Oh, just almost got us.
I'm actually genuinely surprised there's anything here that can still stand up to us. But, okay. All that means is that it's going to be easier pickings or easier experience getting for us.
Okay, that thing does look a little meaner. Elementa! Must kill! Must kill! Gotcha! Nice! That's exactly what we are after.
There they are.
And now this thing, which is definitely going to take some killing. We run a very big... There's like a real risk. Well, no, because we'll still be able to go for... Oh, we know what this thing is weak to. Well, that's nice. Severe. Lowers defense. Yeah, okay. And so that's the thing. When we undo its stun... Yeah, he got us. So this time... Can we do enough damage in a low enough amount of time? Should probably just have her stick. And then lowers their defense. So now we're able to go ahead and just attack. Will we have enough in the tank, though? Rider of the Blade, heavy physical light damage.
Not this. Brightest power.
I think just going for Cyclo. Whoa. Okay, that was bad. Round 2. This time, instead, we'll be doing some of this. Oh yeah, it's not gonna happen, is it? We don't have enough in the tank. Alright, that's fine. Right! Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Well, it didn't matter. Gust Cyclone. And we resist that, thankfully. But yes, there's not going to be an opportunity for us to be able to get it. Not off of this thing, not yet. Maybe in a bit. 360.
I call upon royal power within.
As long as we stay on it.
I shall do. I can do this.
Instead, let's summon Gargoyle.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Defense returned to normal. Ally without the effect of Rakukaja's being targeted. And I believe we've only got...
Junah's down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
Yeah, we're not about to use a Balm of Life here. She'll just have to get less... Or, I don't even think... Hold on.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
I'm not sure if she got less experience than the rest of us. Very unclear. Art of Dance.
Our foes are...
What now?
Do we have... Oh, we're the healer right now. Fair enough. Another one. And you already know we've got to do it to him.
Nice find.
Heavenly Water, so we can use this to purify some stuff. Gotcha.
Let's maintain this momentum.
Eupha is definitely going through a lot of her...
I don't see any more.
Look, we've got some stuff that pumps up our Magla totals, and I would hate to have to use them already. It would be nice if there was a fodder floor that we could work with. Do we have things here that suck against us? One of them, anyways.
What now?
The rest of these look kind of mean. Alright, but at least... Nice. Oh, okay, well, hey. Is there a reason? Okay, I was hitting the triangle button and nothing was happening. This... Oh, okay, Leo Griff. I was like, there's no way! But yes, this is just the Leo Griff and not the Leo Gron. We're not sure.
Try hitting them with something else.
It's probably weak to electricity, judging by its skills. No, it's weak to fire, and we know it's weak to fire.
I shall I move to the front.
Uh-oh.
The rear. Summoner, come forth
No.
now.
Oh, it must be the Leo Gron that I'm messing it with. All right. And it resists light. Uh-oh. We are a little useless then.
Are you prepared?
Okay.
Watch me. Lightning.
We can still zap it. Eupha is definitely our main damage dealer at the moment. We basically have to hit into that. We don't want to move into the front lines. Cyclone. Yeah, we're not too worried about its wind attacks. But we have to be able to hit fire because the Leo Gron is weak to fire. We know that. One of these. Get got. Another one of these. And she can do that exactly once more. Deadeye stance. Hit rate is now at 100%. Everyone's attack fell sharply. But that's okay. He can just buff us next turn, yeah. Yeah, see? And we can use our turn in order to re-up.
Let's stay calm.
Or should we go for it? Let's go for it. Yes! Could have been better, but could have been worse too. Now we're mastered on that. Texture break. Took forever, but we finally got it. Our initial one all set. So now let's learn Magic Seeker.
I see. Fasten this, all right?
Yeah.
I'm counting up.
Of course.
Took a very long time to get to this. I'm sure normally you get Magic Seeker quite a bit earlier.
Really?
Oh.
Yes. Hero's Leaf of Light.
Skills,
Yeah.
possibilities.
And with that, we'll go Bakshra. Magic Font. And Medi.
Don't let your guard
Right there.
And so these things, too easy. And the enemy that we seek is very likely up here. We'll probably feed her some... Okay, this thing.
There they are.
Gotta go. Nope. Aha, missed us. That thing didn't miss us, though.
That solves that.
And there's a second one. Uh-oh.
The crystal, I believe.
I'm actually going to... Because we don't have...
See the enemy.
We literally don't have enough MP to keep fighting. Oh. What's this?
This looks valuable.
Now that's what I call treasure.
Tidal Trident. Normal attacks become Wind Affinity. Don't want to slip... Oh, and that's... that reminds me. I literally just said that. Okay, we did give ourselves fire. He has light, which is not doing anything for us right now. She can have fire weaknesses. But I think we'll actually have her go to... Let's do a Hero's Leaf of Light. And then we'll do Hero's Fruits to make sure we don't overshoot it.
I've learned a new skill.
So that works out just fine. Now we can get her maybe onto... Yes, okay, cool.
This, all right.
And Bakshra to start.
Counting on you.
Of course.
She was close enough, and we were good to go, and otherwise... No reason to continue belaboring the point.
Let's go.
Oh.
Ooh, and then more and more. Oh, just Hero's Fruit? Okay.
Do it.
So for you, heavy magic fire damage to all enemies. Definitely want Masked Revelry. That's a need. And after that, I don't know. Mudo? Now we can continue on, but gonna have to look into some kind of... I don't want to switch Eupha out because right now every single party member is getting 100% of their experience gain this way. And if we drop Eupha, then her experience gain will fall off. Not trying to live that life. These things look mean.
We cannot avoid
There's
this
that
fight.
gold beetle.
Stand ready.
We actually can avoid this fight. Watch us. That one in red. That means that one is seriously stronger than we are. Whoa, what's... Okay, here it is. The floor where we can, hold on. Uh-oh, did not mean to do that.
Everyone.
Let us escape.
No good.
No way out of this.
Because this is the floor where we can recover our MP on Cyclo.
There they
And
are.
now that we've gone ahead and gotten that set, Tornado in a Bottle, that probably unleashes powerful, like that probably is a third tier wind magic item. Yeah, see? It's all coming together. We're gonna be spending a lot of time on this floor, that much is clear. So these things, they queue up their attacks before we even come close to them. Uh-oh. Whew.
Time for some closing.
Let's...
What now?
And there's no one else who can heal. So we actually want to leave this thing alone. Oh, okay. Well, one of these. That's fine. Yeah. We didn't get the... If we'd killed it, would we have gotten the item out of it, I wonder? The answer is probably. But yes. Now we know. So we can save here.
Nicely done.
Nasu's longbow. Yeah, we'll be back here. Don't worry, buddy. And this is, yep, plateau. Okay. So we're going to record our journey, and I'm going to have to build my MP stores back up. So give me one moment. Okay, I didn't actually do as much grinding as I was intending on doing. But jeez. So, this beast is a Leogron. Remember what we heard about a monstrous blue bird? That's gotta be it. Then if we want our monster notebook, we've got to deal with it. I wasn't planning on leaving it be. Let's be quick about it. 'Tis headed this way. Cease the idle banter and ready your weapons. Yeah, we've got this thing. We're all in the back line, and he cannot use any fire skills. So I actually should probably pass. So that we can drop a nice Botona. Oh, right. Oh, whoops. Okay, well. This thing knows Heat Riser. Bone Claw Slash. Yeah, no small wonder that happened. Okay, let's do this properly this time. There's no point passing turns because we already effed up on being able to do anything with that. One Botra. Yeah, still a good amount of damage. Especially if we can burn it, that'd be excellent as well. And I went ahead and, to speed things up, I actually got Masked Dancer on everybody except Hulkenberg. And then got them all to Masked Revelry levels. So now we are passively restoring quite a bit of MP per turn. So our MP issues are... I won't say they're solved, but we're definitely going to have less of an issue going forward. Got him, but he's got Medi, so we'll be able to do plenty. Shelter formation. Definitely having Leon on support, it's helping out. I was gonna go until we hit level 46 in hopes that we would outmatch more enemies. Hit rate now 100%. That didn't end up being the case. Everyone's attack fell sharply. Yeah, he's gonna have to.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're hitting a little lighter. Yeah. Dang, knocked off over 100 points. Well, we should still be fine. Plus, its buffs, yep, are wearing off. It immediately Heat Risered again. Blizzard time. Whew. I think let's buff ourselves. Try to make this the last turn. 317, almost. No. All right. Oh, wow, that sucks. But next turn is definitely going to be the last. Unless something insane happens. Yeah, we resist that. Yep. Too easy. I probably could have done better with Cleric rather than pumping more into... But that's okay. This is it. Unless, if we had hit, that would have been it. Wow! Okay. This thing ducking and dodging us is elongating this fight. God dang it. Oh well, he had a good run. He did what he was supposed to do. Mmm, delicious.
I have never known.
Even I had
46. Welcome to the club. Everybody except him, and he's got masked revelry now too. Monster notebook. So that's the monster notebook, is it? It looks pretty worn. Definitely of some importance. Yes, that's all well and good, but was it really worth putting our lives on the line for that? I appreciate a passion for research, but all this was just reckless. We came through the ordeal safe and sound. That outcome should suffice for now.
What should we do?
Shall we head back to the entrance?
Well,
Just want to see if there's anything else up here. Yeah, see? There's a tiny bit more. And now I'm realizing we probably should have explored a bit more at the other place as well. Uh-oh. Oh well. What is up here?
oh my.
Celestial Abacus. No doubt the site of a super boss battle. Or something endgame. We also saw something like this at that other place with the, thing whose name escapes me. Orgos? I think it was. Either way, we can ditch out of this place now. Yeah, let's use it.
All right.
Let's head back.
We've gotten everything we needed to out of here. That's my monster notebook! Oh, my sweetest of treasures, I thought we would never meet again!
Thank you.
I cannot express my gratitude. Oh, it's all so moving, I almost feel like crying. No one on the island understands my fascination with monsters, but that didn't stop me from meticulously documenting all of my findings in this notebook. This knowledge has proven valuable, and I've earned quite a bit of money from it. I'd like to make even more so that overprotective brother of mine can stop worrying.
Right?
I can understand that, but your brother has some legitimate concerns. You should probably avoid dangerous places like this from now on.
Yes, I've already realized that. Which is why I want to hire you all to be my personal bodyguards.
Sorry, ma'am. We're destined for greater things.
I now accept that I need an armed escort. I'll pay you quite handsomely. I assume your answer is yes, because who can turn down steady income these days?
Hang on.
No, it really doesn't.
Hey.
Sorry, but we've got better things to do.
Next time you pull a stunt like this, you'll only hurt your brother, you know? What if it had been him coming to avenge you and he got killed for it? How would that make you feel?
What more can I do?
That would be a rather undesirable outcome. Perhaps you should just forget what I said. I suppose I have no choice. I'll look for a safer method of conducting research. In any case, I am grateful that you brought my precious notebook back to me.
Until next time.
Now it's time for me to make my way back to the island. Until next time.
Think she'll be okay by herself? Well, I guess if the tower didn't kill her, she'll probably be fine.
All right.
Well, finally got it. And now we can leave. Ooh, no relics, though. The relic is probably going to be at the Land of Ceremony, then. And we're going to have to check that place out.
Hey.
Let's return to town. Yeah.
Right?
We've earned it. All this adventuring and sailing, screwing ourselves over. Whew. Had to wet my whistle real quick. And they're still good to go. Yes. And we saved all of our Magla stuff. That's the name of the game.
The new king draws nearer.
Alright, well. An Idol's Day. It seems Barden. Oh, cool. Expensive medicine. Oh, that reminds me. We definitely need to buy some restorative stuff.
Well then.
Who can it be?
And we'll spend the rest of our time leveling up our followers. Yeah.
What?
She did get here awfully fast. Wait, how did she beat us back? Right, that doesn't make any sense. We teleported here. Well, I guess we teleported here and then ate.
She's quite familiar with the currents that swirl around these seas, it seems. Anyway, as promised, here's your reward.
Mission accomplished.
Right. Courage up. And Hero's Jeweled Roots. Plenty of those. And we're about to hit 4 in courage. I never imagined she'd still be alive, but I'm thrilled to be wrong. It really is fortunate she's back, safe and sound. You should try to talk to her again about pulling stunts like this. It can't be good for your heart when she does this, right? You're not wrong. My sister is a hopeless fool, a perpetually selfish brat, and entirely bereft of common sense. It's a shame she's so damnably adorable.
Huh?
What? Have you seen the way her eyes light up when she talks about monsters? She's been that way since we were kids. When she looks at me like that, I can't be angry. But this time really pushed me to my limits. I'll have to train harder so I can be the one to protect her. Oh, okay. Well, he's just going to encourage her behavior? Sure, bro. Suddenly it all makes sense why she is the way she is.
Oh, I am grateful.
Alright, well. We got a reward and nobody got hurt, so I know I shouldn't complain, but those two are a pain in the butt. Where are... And after that, we can do Leon's thing, but Denny, ugh. All that time and effort. Abyssal Sundries is where we want to go.
Okay.
Drinking an Arnold Palmer and it's so good. Mossy Threads. Prevents charm. Ho ho ho. Buy 20% off. Restores 200 HP to all allies. That actually would have been very nice. Let's get 10 of these. 5 of these. Might go through them faster than we'd like, but... sure. Cures anxiety for one ally. Alright, and that's all we really needed from here.
Alright then.
So the only other thing to do... Let's see about weapons and armor really quickly. Because we've already been here, and I doubt the, yeah, it hasn't changed. Yeah, but I think the armor is where we were wanting to buy something but ran out of money. Yeah, we can get him the floral caftan. We can only get one. And we've already got it on someone who's not even in the party. Plus 20 for her. Sure, we'll give the floral caftan to you. And the blackbird mantle to you. Wait, there was another thing that he had. Oh! Okay, cool. Fire Sprite boots. Increases evasion against fire, ice, electric. I need to see... I have no idea what we're weak to at the moment. So let's take a look and see the archetypes that we're running. And you know what? I'm gonna dump a bunch Raidene. Let me dump some Heroes Leaves of Light that I should have been, because I should have been on Cleric. So we'll put Cleric up to 1 ally recovers 10%. And we might have like a... Revives all allies. There might be a Ma Raidene or something. I'm gonna push us to 15 on this. Godly Blessing. Just to get... Yeah, that's about where we should be at, I feel. Okay. So... Wizard is... weak to... Okay, well that doesn't help. General is weak to...
Strike. Okay, elect for Hulkenberg. And elect for him. I don't want to double up on stuff. So we've got 2 people with elect. She's weak to ice. So in that case, bye for you. Bolt for you. We'll give the wind to him, and we'll take the fire. Oh, we can only get 1 of each, so it's not like it matters. In which case, we'll go ahead and give Heismay this plus 13. Okay. I don't know, like, we don't have that recipe for the thing that he likes. So we're kind of just stuck. We'll save right here. And then we're going to make our way to the land of ceremony.
Alright then.
In which case, Gauntlet Runner. We'll probably be okay, maybe.
Everyone is here.
Route map.
Now then.
And then it's not going to be too far. Heat. Alright, it's going to be the same situation. The weather seems pretty bad today. We might hit delays. Hold on, let me check the fortune. So there's a guy here who's just straight up selling talismans. So let's summon experiments. Cockatrice wields poison. I didn't actually check this before buying ones. Multi-target slash attacks, multi-target almighty. Guptaro's king, multi-target strike. Dark magic that can insta-kill. Well, that's fine. So we'll probably, as we unlock more of the summoner lineage, we'll probably be able to make more masks. But I thought that was crazy, and I hope I remember it. Because it'd be nice to be able to come back here. They cost an arm and a leg. Like, they're 80,000 right now instead of just 100,000. But it does make Eupha stronger. But yes, I don't think there's a regular fortune teller here. I think it might just be a Denny. So...
Leave it to me.
So yes, it's just him. Okay. Now, let's go to the Gauntlet Runner. And I'll see if we can't make Eupha's dish be able to pay him. Notes here about new potential recipes. Sweeter than poison. Secretest of secret recipes. When did we get these? Okay. So that's all nice and good, but I don't think any of these were it. Was it the almighty golden stew? Let's just make one.
Really?
The runners and generate. Oh, we have to be on the road in order to make anything. Interesting.
Just a moment.
I did toy with the idea of reloading an older save in order to be able to make something to pay him, but the last time we were on the road, we would have to redo that dungeon, so we'll just take our L. We didn't get any value at all out of what a Denny can do for us. I should have been less impatient. Oh well. Since we're on the road, well, let's hang out with her.
But then, actually...
Yeah, why not? Our imagination will improve. Some peace and quiet with Eupha. My legs are numb after sitting in the same position for so long. Heath, try to clear your mind.
May I?
Meditation is about freeing yourself from your cage of a body and conversing with your soul.
If you listen to the voice of your heart, everything here in the world should cease to bother you. I should attempt to do what she says. Listen to the voice of my heart. But how? I'll just try being patient. That was the wrong answer too.
Actually,
It almost seems like there is excess energy in your body. You cannot communicate with your soul in such a state. Okay, well,
Alright.
so we could be getting more out of it, but our imagination is by and large our, alright, well. Dang. Yeah, it could have been better.
Nura speaking.
Okay. So we've got a...
As the sunset stretches the gauntlet runner's shadow across the water, they arrive at the prismatic sea. Sailors whisper of an otherworldly view visible in these parts, if you survive the terrors of the deep. Yet somehow, the sailors have never found an unimpeachable source, and the party was about to understand why.
So the time of day is just different here? Prismatic sea.
so pretty.
I've never seen so much red in the sky. It's like it's on fire. The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink, bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike. Well, I'll be damned, Stroll. I didn't know you were such a poet. Isn't that surprising, Heath?
Hey.
His parents gave him a good upbringing.
Oh, right.
I suppose that's true, yeah.
Be that as it may.
Our problems feel so trivial when faced with the true sublimity of the natural world. It almost makes you want to scream, doesn't it? Now you've lost me. It does. I want to scream right now.
But
Junah, don't you feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this? Well, I suppose. There are moments when I feel like I just want to express my feelings with a song.
Oh my.
Wait, was this your way of requesting a performance?
A special little number.
Well, then I must oblige. But this sea air isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short. Oh, so in Britain, in the UK, chords, as in vocal cords, is in C-H-O-R-D?
Alright.
It's the same as, like, power chord? Interesting. It's the real little things. And we've got plenty for Maria.
The gauntlet runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
We're definitely going to be raising our tolerance with Heismay. We want to get some easy experience, Lone Isle Camp. That is if Heismay is willing to hang.
Alright then.
Wisdom. Oh no, eloquence. We could definitely use some eloquence. Yes. Let's listen.
Faraway sky, blue and clear.
I love this singing in nature. The stage is great and all, but out here I'm free to sing all for myself as much as I want.
Hey.
Hey Heath, which do you prefer? My singing on stage or my singing here now? I guess I prefer your singing now. Songs where I can relax and let my hair down have their charm too, don't they? Not to mention how rare they are.
Alright.
Yes. Eloquence. And we're about to hit 4 on that. It looks like, wisdom. We're furthest away on wisdom. Regardless, do you realize how fortunate you are to hear you do realize how fortunate you are to hear either, don't you? The richest elites could pay me all the money in the world and I still wouldn't let them hear me singing for myself this way.
You got it?
I feel like singing a bit more today. Alright, cool. It's always nice to be able to kick back with Junah. Though some experience thanks to Heismay would have been nice as well, not going to lie.
Uh-oh. Fighting time? No. Okay. Do we have anything that'll up our wisdom?
Alright then.
We've got imagination. Oh, and let's use that kitchen. Completely slipped my mind. Yeah, let's cook. We'll make just one. Yeah, this is it. This is what we can use to pay him. Back home, we will most frequently cook things by placing them into stews, alongside plentiful herbs and spices. Etria is blessed with a warm climate. Perhaps that is why its people prefer foods that cause them to perspire. Our spices range from sharp to refreshing, and we select them according to the needs of our body at the time. Yes. You need only a pinch of that herb for the best results. Add too much and it becomes the most deadly poison, so I urge you to be cautious. So it's like blowfish, or pufferfish rather. When I prepare a meal, I cast a spell, an incantation infused with my love and affection.
I want to say...
Heath, let us cast it together. Nuramata Email Renoxio. She meant a literal spell? I thought she was just talking about like TLC or something. But okay. This stew. It smells so fragrant and its flavor has so many layers.
What this is?
This almighty golden stew is a secret recipe of the Mastari tribe. It's good for your health, so please help yourself to it. Well, that's golden. Thanks to speed cooking, we cooked without time passing. So we have plenty of stuff left we can do. I think... yeah, we've read everything. And there's nobody here who wants to do anything but raise our imagination. We could fish. We'll just plant something instead. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's harvest that. 2 heroes' leaves of light. Something else in the dirt. Gauntlet shrooms. Alright. Yeah, let's plant something else right now. And we don't need to plant the hero's fruit seeds. Those are completely useless to us now. Now, is Nuris finally going to react, or is Gallica finally going to react to a relic here? Behold, the land of ceremony. This is my first time stepping within it.
Now then.
We should make our way toward the inner area, correct? Adeni said we should be prepared for a fight. He also said we could have a treasure we find. We probably won't be back, so we should take him up on it.
Right.
Yeah, this is more than a fair trade, so don't give me that, "Oh, I must apologize for being such a great bird" in line, Eupha.
Huh?
How did you read my very thoughts? You wear them on your face, love. Bit of an open book. I can see why your brother worries.
Hail.
Not to dampen the spirited chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best to stay sharp from here on.
Leave it to us.
Time to really get going. Yes, here it is, finally! So we'll be able to rank Nuris up after this too. So we'll drop a save. And now we'll be able to do what we do best. And loot some place out of the way. Yeah, let's go in. And since, well, right now, we don't actually need to be on... well, it doesn't really matter, does it? But let's switch over to something else. We could do... yeah, let's go for Magic Seeker. Boltra, Mage Font, and Medi. Well, instead... we'll do Blizza. Well, let's do Condera instead. Because we want weaknesses that nobody else can hit. And okay. Ooh, whoops. Almost forgot. We need that passive Masked Revelry. So that I doubt we'll get into too many fights here, but we shall serve as the trial's witnesses. The magla shrouding this place will only grow deeper as you descend into the lower levels. Within those depths, you will meet skeletal monsters reanimated by magla. Lances and swords will have little effect on their kind.
Let's check.
We encountered skeletal foes in the Grand Cathedral, right? Maybe we can defeat these the same way. It will be a grueling trial. Lady Eupha, please be cautious. We will be taking this. Is it trapped?
Nice.
Wow.
Mossy pillar. Oh, this is the relic. I found a strangely shaped pebble. It radiates a mysterious light from within.
Okay, so
I wonder, this has got to be one of those relics that Nurse wanted, right? When we get out of here, let's show it to him and see what he thinks. So, we've gotten that for him, which is excellent. Let's go. And he'll be healing 3 every turn like the rest of us. So this human, this must be what Brother mentioned.
Oh, I see.
This bizarre shape. I see. So the test is to fight through this without being intimidated by it.
Leave it to me.
Nothing we aren't used to. If we pool our talents, there is nothing we cannot accomplish.
Everyone.
I feel that together with all of you, I can do this. Please, lend me some of your strength.
Of course.
Let's go, everyone. So according to our notes, this thing is weak to wind. Oh, its eyes on its hat. Assemble your party. Obviously, we're running with Leon and Junah still. Yeah, let's venture forth.
the last of the trials. Let's give this all
I call upon royal power.
We're gonna open up with one of these. Now everyone else is going to get to gargoyling. We're doing a lot, which is excellent. And I gave us Infernal Vortex instead of Botra because I want to keep the I want to burn it as much as possible. Gain 2 turn icons. Summon. Vitalja.
Thank you.
So that could be bad.
Everyone is counting on me.
They're weak to strike attacks.
Strike and light, and I just got rid of our light attack, so that's nice.
I thought that would do more.
Yeah. Okay, well, Cyclone. But wind attacks aren't scary for us. Vitalja again. And we've got Fireblade Rider. Deals extreme fire damage to one enemy. Oh, extreme physical fire damage to one enemy. That was a bad idea. Because our physical stats are complete garbage. Yeah. Oh, I effed that up completely. It didn't inflict us with anything, so that's always good. And we've got Gabotra with her. Now this time, fire magic damage. No, we want to keep attacking. Next turn, that thing is ours. Oh no, it's already down. Now we'll just be able to bully this one to death. Make short, easy work of it.
Let's go.
We'll use Cyclo. Yeah. So, an unscathed would have been nice there, but we were never going to be able to pull that off. Not with no additional turns.
Does it seem that I've gone strong?
Shield blessing. Oh, right.
I wonder if what you got earlier could serve as that proof of victory you want.
And here it is. We're gonna get Eupha's. And the last one is probably going to be Basilio's, because I've noticed something about the future party members that I'm pretty sure means that it is going to be Basilio who's our last one, but we'll see.
I mean, I'm not seeing anything else you could use.
Wow.
These bones are aged. Old relics of my fellow countrymen. I wonder how many have fallen here.
So how does this work? Does the human just come back? Because Denny said he passed the trial. And if these people didn't...
And what do the trials mean to them? My own deeds merely live in their shadow. Because it was only by chance that I entered my fight.
I'm sure all of this is part of your trial.
I did not... God dang, dude.
Is it? So you're saying that the path which led me here, all my experiences, it was all a trial?
Was it not? You were there too. It was a lot going on.
There's a favor I might request of you. For my entire life, I have seen myself as an offering. I thought of nothing except that duty. That's why panic took root in me.
When we found out it was all a lie?
But at the same time, if my past had been any different, would I have had the strength to defeat that monster?
I mean, your past isn't different, so I'm not sure if there's any use mulling over that particular detail.
This trial has shown me I am more than an offering. While it revealed my weakness, so too did it reveal my triumph. Now, my only desire is to seek a deeper faith in myself, so that I can go wherever I have decided to go. But while the outside world is still frightening, I'd like you by my side.
Of course, we got your back, Eupha.
I know I have room to grow as far as believing in myself, but my belief in you is already as the tallest oak.
Of course. You needn't even ask.
How happy you make me. Finally, I understand. This power which burns within me. That is the proof of victory I truly needed.
And I'm sure an answer like that would also satisfy a Denny.
Only I can know what I might bring to bear. That must be what my brother wanted me to learn. I've made my decision. I will fight for the good of everyone and everything. For all the world. What's this? A handshake?
Well, that's a shake-up. Us offering the handshake first. Every other time it's been the other person.
Wait, I see you're offering me the type of handshake practiced by those in the outside world.
Does the handshake mean something different on Etria? I can sense Eupha's trust in me as well as her determination. I like that.
The Oracle Priestess, Eupha. Within her dwells the virtue of the Summoner. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Right. Rank 1.
My heart is aflutter.
The party can now study the Summoner. And that, I believe... Well, no, there's one more Basilio's. His is probably going to be like the Rebel or something.
But,
Is she? I think she's blushing, yeah.
Is something wrong?
I'm guessing handshakes are like an intimate thing on Etria.
Oh, sorry. It's nothing of import. It's just that, for the Mastari, handshakes mean two different things. One meaning is simply trust, which you offer now. And the other meaning is... well...
I'm sure we can guess.
It matters not. That is, please don't let it worry you. My sincerest appreciation.
Increases wisdom. That's fine. More wisdom is always good. Especially because we're inching towards 4.
Now then, I thank you greatly, and may I suggest we turn toward home?
I want to explore more. I don't think there's, because in these ones, the towers, normally there's something else. I think we have yet to encounter anything else, and yeah, there's nothing else here. Okay. Except for, oh my gosh, how many people have failed to... And that's crazy because this is the very end of this place. So they got all the way towards this part of the trial and then died.
What?
All right.
Leave it to me.
Oh well. Nothing much that can be done about that. But yes. I do think we would like to take on the Summoner. Because it's another magic-based one. So we'll learn that up. Well, let's see what it entails first. Yeah, we can't take it on. Because you need 10 in the Faker first. Which, again, Eupha gets to skip because that's her initial archetype. And I don't think we have... what do you need? 15 in Seeker and 10 in Faker. Hulkenberg might be our only party member who can take it on. No. No, we don't have anybody with enough ranks in Faker. I think we'll do 7. Yeah, let's get Hulkenberg on. Well, no, because she's not really magically oriented, though. Alright, well, let's head back and... Yeah, let's return to town. Tell Denny the good news. And then there's actually one more dungeon that we've got to tackle. The one for the Cyclops monster thing.
I'm quite grateful.
Yeah, the Mistari trials are quite interesting. Oh, trials into adulthood. All right. So that's why. I don't know, man. But even though the custom seems strange to us, that doesn't make it strange in general. Or in actuality, I should say. But yeah, we got one more ahead of us. And this one should be easy peasy. Grind and squeezy.
All right, then.
We'll hit up the Gauntlet Runner. Let's save over this one. Because it's somewhere near Grand Trad, I think it was. Let me check my requests. Yeah, we can turn that in. The Greater One-Eyed Scoundrel. Siocropos. Scoundrel's Hold, yes. And it'll take us 2 days to get there.
Well, what do you want to do?
So we're gonna hit up the Scoundrel's Hold, obviously.
Now then.
And there's...
Here's where we are.
Yeah, still inclement weather there. I guess that place is always under like a heat warning or something. But it looks like rain. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. We can deal with a little rain. Well, make it work.
What to pick?
And now, are we going to be able to up our bond with Eupha, potentially? She is... I guess when we can't view them like this, they must be in their berths or something. But there's nothing else for us to do. I guess we'll just plant... Yeah, let's harvest it and then plant more, I guess.
Hey.
Yeah, let's plant some seeds. Oh. Well, we don't have any seeds worth planting.
All right, then.
And I still am not interested. Because the other things raise our stats, and I actually don't want to do that.
Sure.
Yeah. So we'll just rest up. Because I want to make sure my stats...
Coming into view is the village of Ligno, a frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants. Experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here, in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Giving it some thought?
There's something here. Yeah, let's stop. One quick detour won't hurt. Ligno. I must say, this village is unusually lively. There's a lot of strong people from different tribes. Yes, merchants en route to the capital tend to stop here first, so that doesn't surprise me. Feels more like a mercantile commonwealth than a traditional village with a lord. Ooh, I bet I could find some rare goods here. Do you think they have perfume? There's been a strange odor in the Gauntlet Runner I'd like to combat.
Hey!
I say! Are you accusing my Gauntlet Runner of being stinky? 'Tis not your Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
I see a shopkeeper. Let's go shopping before we start a brawl. So we'll sell off all the stuff. Oh, and we should have gotten all that stuff we got purified. Use while bathing. A cooking ingredient. A cooking ingredient. Alright.
Hey.
Yeah, let's get going.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
There's very little chance that Syacropos is anything we really need to worry about. Like, we should be able to just go crazy when we get there.
Alright then.
Or just sitting outside in the rain. I'm not sure about that one. But is there a possibility? Yes, Nurse does want to hang out. Well, I guess that's what we'll be doing. Go ahead and get his thing taken care of. Or in a single second. Hold on.
Hello there. Come to check on the progress with the lance. Well, you ought to know, I never work on it where those brothers could see. So, how goes the relic search? Have you found anything? Even if it seems like a piece of rubbish, show it to me anyway.
Of course.
And this is... It looks like no more than rubbish at a glance, but I'd say it never hurts to be thorough.
And I think we've actually already got this sniper, so it might just be cheaper to take on after this.
If this goes here, then... Capital! Never gets old. Absolutely magnificent! All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand.
Rather gives a chap the strength to go on.
That's awful.
It's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics, Nurse.
Well... Oh, so this what's it set up like this, eh? Then it could be forward compatible with modern design. Oh. Eureka! I'm struck, lad! Thunderstruck! The Nereus of moments ago was a driveling buffoon compared to the now. It's all thanks to you, Heath.
That was okay, well. 6 heroes' leaves of light.
But you know, the more I see them, the more mysterious they get. They're fundamentally different from igniters in both process and function.
But I'm sure they're still...
Ordinarily, magic just isn't viable without Magla and magic igniters, whether for the Gauntlet Runners or otherwise.
But these relics break those rules. And you know what? Relics also featured quite heavily in Shin Megami Tensei 4 as well. Another callback that I had, or not a callback at this point, they might just be intertwined concepts.
In fact, this country's technology practically relies on magic igniters.
Dangerous dependency, that.
Might be why I'm so drawn to these relics, or you lot.
Do you dislike igniters?
No. They're fine things that are quite worth researching, but wielding power beyond one's limits is a fast track to madness.
I've seen it happen, old boy. I wonder, well, we'll probably find out more as we get closer or further in this follower thing.
Took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forget that, truth be told. I was once approached by the government to personally participate in igniter development. They'd gathered up some destitute parapists who had no other place to go, and subjected them to experiment after awful experiment.
About that.
Were you a part of that team?
If he says anything other than no here, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed, or anything other than yes here, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed in Atlas for being too precious with their characters.
Nope.
Yeah.
At the time, my coffers were thankfully full enough without their grants.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I can accept that.
I lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did participate, and it's hard to imagine what evils they worked there. Us tech-minded maniacs were all too easily led astray. Dangle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time. I never openly opposed the projects, absorbing myself in Gauntlet Runner research. Thinking back on it, I suppose that was an easy way to bury a guilty conscience.
He's like, I could have done more to prevent that.
Naive as it was, I wanted to be responsible for an invention that inspired dreams, not one meant only for death and destruction.
And now, after all that, I've been kicked back down to the bottom rung.
No.
I'd say this is more of a step up, no? You're not wrong. These days I get to cruise and ramble as I please with a seat in the prince's own runner. Though it's only because of my past choices that I can show off my best work nowadays, and the entire kingdom is a fine venue for it. A scholar could ask nothing more.
So let's see if I was correct. Rank 4
I'm a lucky man
to
be part of
2.
your grand quest.
Okay, that's fine. Just 2 though?
All that said, I hope you'll still keep an eye out for these relics, eh?
We have 4 more.
This one's important.
Alright, and this one is 6.5 as well, with 8 heroes fruits waiting for us.
Something is nagging at me, though. Why the devil are all these relic pieces so scattered about the world? Seems to me like they were all once part of a greater whole. So is this some kind of natural, coincidental dispersal? Or something else altogether? Well, next time you bring a relic, we may very well get the answer. Counting on you as always.
I'm not sure. It looks like we probably still have a ways to go before we get the truth of the matter.
But it's nice making the gunner all that little bit stronger.
Another fight. Okay. And so they've reached the deck already. Don't let them hurt the runner. Right, let's get to fighting. Yeah, we only got a blue Elementa, so it wasn't anything super impressive.
Appreciate it. See you.
Alright, well. And now we get a little blurb, should be.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
28. We're gonna have way fewer days to get this set than we did previously.
What to pick?
Or way fewer days to just hang out.
Alright then.
Alright, looks like it's just Leon, so that's fine. What's up, my guy?
Well,
yeah,
right.
And we still have to wait, well, I'll be doing that this go-round. Two-handed, one-handed, katanas? Swords have all sorts of shapes and uses. Double-sided swords are specifically designed to utilize the blade's weight for heavy swings and thrusts.
However,
but when it comes to actually cutting, nothing beats a katana's blade. Touch one of those, even by accident, and you could lose some fingers.
no.
I would make no such mistake.
Well,
that sort of pride's a recipe for injury. All I'm saying is you can't be too careful with these things.
alright.
And a little bit more, oh geez, emphasis on a little bit. Yet the blade which poses as the highest threat is not the sharp one, but the dull. You cannot have your weapon failing you right when you need it most. He's right. Caring for my weapon is an important step toward protecting myself, defeating my enemies, and achieving my goals. Perhaps it's pompous to say so, but I truly love the time spent doing this. All the more so when you're here too. Aw, we're such besties. And only a little bit of mag.
The Gauntlet Runner finds itself at the Scoundrel's Hold, a cave system beneath the sand and rock. dug out by bandits over untold years. There were once treasures hoarded in the sprawling paths, but with the arrival of the monsters, only a vast labyrinth remains. The party wanders into the caves, now merely the wreckage of the bandits' dreams.
Okay, and especially after going through the dungeon.
Is this the place?
So this was the scoundrel stronghold, was it? And our bounties at the end of it. Yep, we're here for a giant guarded by a horde of Goborns. But of course, there's other monsters in here too. A Goborn horde, is it? They're capable of surrounding us. We'll have to prepare tactics for cutting down many at a time.
Oh my.
For Goborns? Worry not, love. My magic shreds Goborns, whatever the amount. She who laughs at a Goborn shall cry in due measure. Be wary of pride.
All good.
Hulkenberg's right. The Goborns are one thing, but adding a giant complicates matters. We can't be too careful.
Gosh.
Alright, I hear you. So let's get this over with and vacate this dreary den straight away. And I'm not sure because Eupha doesn't say anything because it's... Wait, another relic? Well, alright then. Yeah.
So...
Alright, we'll go for the double trouble. I'll save over this one. And then we'll be able to head in and get to carving this place up. Yeah, Mage Healer. Mage Healer and Summoner. But, like... I think we'll be fine, honestly. Yeah.
Okay then.
Let's go. And if we're able to blast everything here... Ooh, that's dark. And now Leon's mastered the General.
What now?
So we'll go ahead... General 20, but we need rank 8. You know what? Let's put him on the Warrior. Yeah, he needs Warrior rank 20 in order to get the Swordmaster. And in which case, we will also be pushing him to the front line. Oh, uh-oh. She's sensing something from the chest. Well, oh, is this the relic?
Done.
Already? Parquet chest. So,
hey,
what the heck is that? Quite an odd shape it has. Think it goes with something else?
Okay, so...
You know what? It might be one of the relics Nurse was talking about, right? Let's show it to Nurse anyway. Okay, so the enemy is weak to Pierce. So I went ahead and taught Leon. So this is the Goborn leader then. I went ahead and got him up to the Sniper, rank 3 in Sniper.
Oh.
It wanted to take the Scoundrel Stronghold for itself, I see. But its evil deeds end here. Well, what are we doing just standing around? Beg your pardon, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this sword now.
Let's hurry and defeat it.
Glad you're keen to scrap, because it looks ready too. Let's show it what we've got. Come on! Time to fight. And we actually hit level 48, Myriad Shots, which we don't need. Only deals weak physical damage to all enemies. Yes. And these things aren't weak to anything. So instead, severe magic fire damage to everyone.
You can do this. This is the last. Eupha hit their weakness. This'll be over. Watch me. No need
And of course, she can't hit either weakness. Because I did not prep properly still, apparently. Oh well. Now we can switch to Wild Salvo. And she can... Because this is cheaper, like, spending 2 turn icons for her to do this is cheaper than the other way around, Soul Scream, so he gets additional actions. Slam Strike. Yeah, that's fine. Uh-oh, that's less fine. Still eating these for breakfast.
I call upon a royal soul.
Dang. I don't know. There might be a situation where we would have been able to get this thing. But oh well, this is fine. Yeah. Regeneration Bell. Ooh, wonder what that's all about. Level 47 for everyone. Tetrakarn. And so she's now mastered the Magic Knight. So, I don't know, I might put her on the Faker as well. That's that then. And we've got the enormous eyeball. This ought to make the surrounding area a bit safer.
What do you think?
Well then, with the request done, where to next? Or should we get out of here? Yeah, we can... I've fully explored this place. So we can go home and... well, before we leave, we definitely have to put Hulkenberg on something else.
What now?
The Thief... Warrior... Let's put her on the Swordmaster. Yeah.
And Cap, of course.
Why not? So she'll be able to go ahead and grind those levels out.
A new means of protection.
And we want to make sure, well, she doesn't have Masked Revelry, but we can put Magic Font on her. Halves damage taken when ambushed. We shouldn't really be proccing that very much. And we'll do Medi. Get another save. And I think we're actually... We'll call it a part here, but definitely join me next time for more Metaphor ReFantazio. Bye for now, guys.